My channel. Welcome to Tarot Tuesday, where I go live every single Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions live. Welcome. Before we get rolling, I just want to say I've got some really good questions this week. A lot of them are about current events, I'm sure you could imagine. But before we get started, though, I do have some announcements, so please bear with me because I only get an opportunity to make these announcements every video. So here we go. A lot of changes coming. I'm really excited about it. So the first one is at the end of every single Zodiac reading that I do, there's going to be a 10 to 15 minute love reading for people that are single and looking for love. Spirit came in and said, you need to end each video with that to help people, give them the energy. And so look for that at the end of every video. The other announcement is, can you please follow me on Rumble? Everyone's following me on YouTube, and I've only got a handful of people following me on Rumble. I'm a YouTube gal. I totally get it. I'm not the Rumble person, but in case I ever get deleted on YouTube, at least you've got Rumble until I can get a new channel together. So that is going to be TarotbyAlison, and that's Allison with one L, A-L-I-S-O-N. Hi, Lisa. Hi. And I don't think people are just now joining us. I think they're going to start to roll in. I hope so. There we go. A couple more people. And I want to let you know about my online tarot masterclass. I've been talking about it, and the deadline is going to be this Friday, October 4th at midnight, wherever you are in the world. I'm easy. If it's Saturday, that's okay. But the reason is, I don't want you to do it the day of the class because you're going to have homework before. I need for you to look over material. So the deadline is going to be Friday, October 4th. This online tarot masterclass is only taught twice a year, once in the spring, once in the fall. And this is October, Halloween. Come on. If you want to learn tarot, this is the time to do it. Space is limited. So honestly, I'm going to shut it down. So if you go there and you can't register, that means it's full. So look for that. So if you really want to register, please do it as soon as you can. And it's going to be on every single Sunday in October. That's the 6th, 13th, 20th, 27th from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We meet on Zoom. I'm giving you an additional hour from 9 to 10 as office hours. So if you really want to learn, that time is also there for you. If you want to practice your spread, you have additional questions, or you just want to hang out, that extra hour is there for you, okay? It's not mandatory in case someone has something that they need to do after the 9 p.m. And for the full description of the online tarot masterclass or any of the services I provide, you can go to my website at TarotbyAlison at A-L-I-S-O-N. Go to services, and there's a description of everything that I do. Go to book a session, and that's where you can book a tarot reading, a missing persons consultation, or the online tarot masterclass. That's where you sign up. Any questions, go ahead and fill out the contact form and reach out to me. Also, please look for the interviews that I have coming out. Well, that have already come out, excuse me. And that is going to be with Dr. Hannah Roberts. We did the GLP-1 weight loss injection drug. It's a game changer. I'm personally taking it. I have lost over 45 pounds already, and I'm still on it because I'm waiting to reach my weight loss goal. I wouldn't share it with you if I didn't think it worked and that it was safe. I mean, this is not medical advice, but I'm telling you, if you or someone you know is struggling with weight, please watch this video. This is not clickbait. This is the honest truth. If you look at my videos, you can see my face change over the past several months. I started it, I believe it was in April. And so you can see I've lost weight. I feel like I'm halfway there for what my goal is. But you know, at the end, it comes down to more like inches than it does to pounds. But I'm just so thrilled, and I wanted to share it with the audience. So please look for that one. Also, I have an interview that I did with Jerry Marzinski, and he wrote this book, An Amazing Journey into the Psychotic Mind, Breaking the Spell of the Ivory Tower. If you haven't seen the video that I did with him, check it out, because I'm going to interview him a second time on October 19th. He is so full of information. He's been in this field for over 40 years, and this is his experience with negative psychic entities that are attached to people that are schizophrenic, but honestly, they're attached to everybody. He's just focused on the schizophrenic. So you can look at people that have addictions that have this too. And just about anybody, honestly, has this. I'm a psychic. I can see the demonic aspect of it, but I have friends that are clairvoyants. They can actually see these entities. It's really fascinating. And a lot of this is the information I believe that's being hidden from a lot of people. And I think if you listen to what he has to say and be open-minded, it'll really start to make sense with what you see, especially when you see the people on the street that are suffering from mental illness. Anyways, it's a really good interview. He is a wealth of information. Please check it out. I'm going to put that back over there. And what else to tell you? Of course, Tarot Tuesday. Every single Tuesday, I go live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to answer your questions. Let me go ahead and tell you how you want to submit your questions. A lot of people that you're going to see me answering their questions tonight actually submitted it before the show. And what they do is they post it in PayPal. And it's a minimum of $10 per question. It's only one question per show, but you can ask a question every single week. I actually have a couple people on here that are doing that. Every single week they submit a question. So what you want to do is you go to PayPal, and it's going to be paypal.me/ and then my name, Alison with one L. So that's ALISON, middle initial A, and then my last name, Wagner. The link is in the description below. I don't know, Lisa, if you're there, if you can post it, if you have that with you, but that might be something. I meant to do it in the chat before we started, but I don't know. Maybe I can still do it. Let me see what I can do, actually. And so any late submissions will just be answered the following show. I'm not sure if I can do this. This is going to be a little awkward since, let me just see what I can do. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, maybe I can. Maybe. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Oh my God, this is so annoying. How come I can't post in the chat? This is so ridiculous. Oh my God, guys. Okay, so it's in the description. I have no idea why this is not letting me post. This is so annoying. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. I have to move on. I can't let this hold me up. Sorry, guys. I thought it could be nice and easy and smooth, but of course it can't be. Okay, so that being said, I also have a missing person consultation that I do. About 5 years ago, I developed this ability to see through somebody else's eyes, and I use that to find missing persons. So whether, let's just say it's a victim of a crime, whether it's the victim, the perpetrator, thank you, Lisa, or a bystander, I can look through their eyes, or it might even be everybody at the event when it takes place. That's up to spirit, what spirit wants to show me. But it is wild. I was very disturbed when it first started happening. I really didn't like it, but I've learned to embrace it because I can't stop it. So I'm going to use it to help find missing loved ones. So I have a missing persons consultation on my website, and it says, I'm just going to read this to you. Discuss your missing persons case with Allison to see if this is the appropriate service for you and your loved ones. Learn what to expect before, during, and after your missing persons psychic reading is done. Learn how you need to prepare and what kind of results you can expect. Allison is fully transparent. Obviously, you can tell by my personality. Note, this is the initial consultation before we move forward with a psychic reading session or sessions. And this is because I want to make sure that this is the right service for you, period, end of story. And once we get into the sessions, they will be recorded on Zoom because I'm channeling. I'm not going to remember it. You're emotional. You have a lost loved one. You might even be crying during the whole thing. I don't want you stressed out taking notes. So the whole thing is recorded. You can watch it as many times as you want afterwards. You can share it with other family members, with law enforcement, private investigator, whoever it is that you're working with. It's there for you. Okay, so that is something I do. And of course, I do my personal intuitive tarot readings by Zoom. I love it. I love tarot. That's why I'm teaching the online masterclass. That's why I still do tarot. I absolutely love it. I do 30 and 60-minute sessions. If you're interested, you can book a reading with me on my website at TarotbyAlison with one L, ALISON. I absolutely love it. So this is a good way, too, if you've never had a tarot reading, to get your feet wet. Tonight is what it's all about. This is Tarot Tuesday, your questions answered live. If you'd like to submit a question, Lisa's posted it in the chat, And it's also in the description. So let me go ahead and go over here. Let me get out of this page and I'm going to pull up the questions. Some were pre-submitted. If you have any questions, you can super chat them or PayPal them. PayPal is actually easier. I'm not sure if it will be for you, but it's easier for me. And they don't take out as much money because that's part of it that YouTube does when they take out for a super chat. I think they take 30 or 40%. Anyways. So you're actually giving it to YouTube. Okay, so that being said, let me go ahead and roll into this. I've only got 2 rules. Oh, if you wanted to book a session with me, that's what I wanted to tell you. The deadline, not the deadline, but I am booked out as of the middle of November now. So if you want to book a personal tarot reading with me, go ahead and reach out to me. If I have an opening, I can squeeze you in. Otherwise, that's going to be after November 15th. I haven't updated the calendar online because I take a lot of people off the books. They message me in the contact form and I just haven't updated it yet. So, because I have clients all over the world. So if you are interested, you can also message me in the contact form and I will go ahead and get you on there. So look for that. Okay, and that's Tarot by Allison. All right. That being said, let me get down here. Here we go. And a big thank you to my moderator, Lisa DiMartino from Deep Dives in the Desert. If you haven't checked out her channel, please go over there. I'm going to post it in the description when this is over. And check it out. And she does a great job. Wonderful interviews. And I can't wait to have her on the show. I'm waiting. We're going to get that done. And like, I hope the next month. We're just waiting. All right. So that being said, I got 2 rules for this show. 1 question per show. Like I said, you can answer or ask a question every single week, but 1 question per show. It is a $10 minimum and no bad language. And what that means is I don't care if you swear, but YouTube is all about censorship. So my thing is you can't say you can't speak like an adult on some topics, right? So you have to say, if somebody hurt the little people, and I think you know what I mean when I say that, you have to word it in a certain way. If you do it through PayPal, you can say like an adult, and then I will reword it when I go ahead and announce it live on YouTube. All right, that being said, this is what you're here for. Let me go ahead and jump into it. I have a disclaimer that I have to say. This is for entertainment purposes only, and that's also on my YouTube channel because that's what you have to do on this channel, okay? All right, so first question out. This is from Linda. Linda asks me a question every single week, and I love you, Linda. She is one of my clients, and she also supports me here on Tarot Tuesday. Thank you, Linda. All right, so it says, hi, Allison. It seems that everything is starting to pick up for me. Can you pull a couple of cards for me regarding the next couple of weeks? Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Linda, for your question, and I absolutely will. Let's see what the cards have to say. Let me move this back a little bit. All right. So what do the cards want to say? Felt a little bit of energy there. All right. In fact, Linda, I'm going to look under the deck. Oh, we have the Death card. Please don't be afraid. This is good. This is the card about transformation and change. So you have a lot of transformation and change coming your way. I know it looks like a scary card. This is also a reminder that time is finite. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull your cards. I just want to see what was under the deck. Oh my God. Okay, so Linda has been a client of mine for years. Okay, and she's asking a question every single week. Linda, you just got, if you guys know me, you know that this is the best card for me in this particular deck. This is the King of Pentacles. However, in this deck, for me, this is all 4 aces and the King of Pentacles. And it's like the Hermit, because that's the Hermit character in this deck. This, to me, is the best card in this deck. This, if I ask a yes or no question, I just need to pull 1 card. This is it. This is a big fat yes. This is everything is coming your way. Linda, I'm going to pull other cards for you, but I'm going to tell you right now, everything is coming your way. All kinds of new beginnings, because aces are new beginnings. So you've got the Ace of Wands, out with the old, in with the new. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, which is a golden new opportunity coming your way. We've got the Ace of Swords about you having victory and truth and success and knowledge and wisdom about what you're about to go through because of all your past experiences. What am I leaving out? The Ace of Cups. And you have a new beginning for peace and for love if you're looking for a relationship. But I believe this is a new opportunity for peace for you too. So, wow. And then, of course, prosperity and abundance. Let me pull the other cards. That's how loaded that card is for me when as a reader in this deck. Wow, Linda. Oh, my God. Now you've got the Tower and the Chariot. Fuck. Oh, my God. Okay, Linda, look. So you've got the Tower. It's called the Folly in this deck. And then you've got the Chariot. Okay, so the universe is going to come in and release what no longer serves you. You're going to have a big Tower moment, and good, because if you can't release this stuff, this is the universe that's going to step in and do it for you. And that way, you've gotten rid of all that baggage, everything that's just weighing you down, so that you have a new beginning. And look at this. This is the Chariot. It's called the Fairy Wind in this deck. This is you being catapulted, quantum jumping into the new life. That's what's coming your way. Oh my God, it's going to be like a night and day difference. This card in this deck, only the very fortunate get carried away by the Fae, and that's what's about to happen to you. And the Fae is also, like the regular Chariot, in addition to this deck, the Fae, that's going towards your future. The Chariot is always charging ahead towards your future for ultimate success and victory and freedom and liberty. And that is what's coming your way. But you're going to have a Tower moment if you haven't already. And it's just going to release what no longer serves you, what you don't want. Anything that's in your life is going to just be set aside, flushed down the drain, and you're going to feel lighter and better, and you're going to be able to literally be carried away into success, into the new you, into your future. Oh my God. What great cards, Linda. What a great way to start the show. Thank you. Oh my God. Wow. Oh my God. Okay, so next question. And yes, thanks everyone. So these people submitted their questions in advance. You can submit it on PayPal or Super Chat. That's up to you. I'm going to check PayPal periodically throughout the show. All right, so next question is from Jack. It says, hi, Allison. Oh, I love this one. That's right. I forgot when it came in. It says, hi, Allison. Do portals really exist? Is time travel real? Thanks, Jack. Okay, that's two questions, but I love this stuff. So I'm actually going to answer it. And I'm going to answer it in one card pull because I can word it a certain way to make that work, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and see this. Do portals really exist? Is time travel real? Let's get some cards for Jack. Oh my God. Yes, the first card out is the Sun. The Six of Cups. Oh my God, and the Death card. This was at the bottom of the deck for Linda's reading. So I just have to say, here we go. So, do portals really exist? They absolutely do. This is the Sun card. This is a portal. So this is going to be able to transport us into different worlds, different dimensions, different stars, different parts of the universe. They absolutely exist. For better or worse, they exist. For positive or negative reasons, they exist, but they absolutely exist. Okay? And a few people already know about them, whether it's the government, whether it's other beings that are here that use those portals that we're not aware of. But it absolutely exists, and it takes you. I mean, you got to see this. I can't believe this. Look at that portal. It's literally taking you to a different dimension. Wild. Okay. And then what was the other one? Is time travel real? So this is what's happening with the portals and the time travel. So this is the Six of Cups. She's in a very loving vibration, but what she's also doing is she's using her imagination, and everything is alive. So yes, time travel is real. Yes, portals are real. And it's also tied into how we are so interconnected with everything in this world, and it's all alive and it's all energy. Okay. And it's coming down to vibration and frequency. You know, you look at these characters. This is the frog chasing a golden ball. She's reading this. She's using her heart, her imagination. This is what she truly enjoys. A fairy is there. The owl is reading. Everything has its own unique intelligence. It has its own frequency. It has its own aliveness. And absolutely, you can be transported anywhere. This is going back to a time of magic when there was no veil. Okay? And I don't know how you grew up as a child, but I grew up believing that everything was interconnected and that everything was magic, and that I just accepted it. You know, it wasn't until you get older as an adult where people say, "Oh, you can't believe that anymore." That's not true. That's fantasy. Okay? And so in this case, as a child, everything is alive. So yes, absolutely. We also have the Death card. Now, this is telling me that it is finite. And what I mean by that is, okay, so the portals can only stay open for a short period of time, or for, let's say, a specific period of time, because that is a relative term. Short for who? For us, for a different being, but they're only staying open for a time. Can they come and go in the same portal? I think so. That's the vibration that's coming here, but I'm getting that. So like, let's say somebody goes through it on an accident. Let's say they're walking in the woods and they just happen to stumble across it and they walk through a portal. Well, it could close on them because they don't know how long it's been open. They don't know anything about it. They don't know. It just happened and it's right there. It could have been opened for somebody else or something else that's behind them that's coming back in an hour. I mean, who knows? Or maybe it opened on accident. Maybe it's just a freak thing. I mean, we don't, this is the stuff that we don't know, right? But they definitely exist. And I'm just getting, though, that I think that the fact that it's open, there's something about it being temporal and it not staying open permanently, the different portals, that they open and they close, they open and they close. And I think new ones can open up. I almost feel like part of it is almost like showing me a tear. It's like round and like a tear in the center. It almost looks like a wound. Like if you had, like, let's say a knife cut or something. I mean, like a deep knife cut that it's like, let's just say it's circular, but there's like a cut in the center. That's what I'm being shown as the portal. So maybe it's like almost a thickness that you're stepping through and stepping out of to go into that different dimension, or even a wormhole where maybe you're being transported into a completely different universe and you're spinning. You know, we don't know. I don't know. I mean, I've seen open portals, but I haven't. Well, that's not true. I have fallen down a couple. That's not true. I have fallen down a couple, but I'm not an expert on it. That's for sure. Anyways, very interesting question. Yes, and yes to both. I hope you ask more questions because I love that stuff. I love questions like that. Okay. Thank you so much, Jack. I almost forgot your name. Sorry. You know, that happens to me when I channel, okay? I forget the names and that's just one of those things. And one of the things I forgot to mention is that for everyone that donates tonight, and this is true for every single Tarot Tuesday, I put your name in a vase and I pull I shake it up and I pull a name out and you get a free 30-minute reading with me. And last week's winner, and I couldn't believe I ended the show and I totally forgot to do it, but I drew it afterwards, was Melissa. So Melissa and I are going to have a session in about 10 days. So sorry guys, I didn't do it live. Ugh. That's what happens. But anyways, I'm going to do it live tonight. I put a note there for myself to not forget. So, all right, there we go. So I wanted to get that out of the way. So the next one is from Julie, and it says, hello, Allison. I want to move back to the Pacific Northwest. Is this a good time for me? What do the cards say? Thanks, Julie. Okay, Julie, let's go ahead and ask the cards. I'm actually going to switch decks really quick. I like to mix up the energy. All right. Here we go. All right, Julie. And you guys know I shuffle and I meditate, and I always ask for the strongest energies to come through when I read for you. Okay, Julie, let's get some questions. Is this a good time for you to move back to the Pacific Northwest? We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles. Yes, yes, yes. We have 3 yeses for you. Let me show you the cards. Okay, so this is the order that it came out. So this is a golden opportunity for you to go ahead and move back to the Pacific Northwest. It's excellent. So whenever that presents itself to you, whether you have already gotten it or whether it's going to happen in the sense of maybe your job says you can transfer, or maybe you've got a deal on a U-Haul, or, I mean, it's one of those things where you just know, boom, this is it. Or maybe you don't even need that. You just needed this tarot reading to be the green light for you to go, because that opportunity is going to present itself. We've also got the King of Pentacles, and this is telling me yes, 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 that you will be so happy to go back there. You're going to have friends, family, pets, plants, finances, housing, everything that you want in the material world is there and waiting for you. I feel that that's really where you resonate, that that's where you belong. I don't know where you are now because you didn't say, but I just feel that, yes, that you're definitely meant to be there. The other card that came out is the Nine of Pentacles. This is telling me that this is going to bring you a lot of freedom, a lot of independence, that you're going to feel like you're living this life of luxury, that I think everything that you really enjoy in life is there and waiting for you in the Pacific Northwest. And so to me, this is just a yes, yes, yes. All lights are green and ready for you. All right, beautiful. Thanks, Julie. That was easy. God, you were meant to go there. Okay. Sometimes I feel guilty about that. It was just so easy, but there's the confirmation that you need. Okay, so the next question's from Jeff. And it says, hi, Allison. Okay, here we go, everybody. Here it is. Hi, Allison. Was the recent hurricane in the U.S. the result of weather manipulation? Thanks, Jeff. Okay, let's go ahead and pull into it. Sorry, I don't know why my throat. I have been talking a lot, but let me see. Okay, so I'm actually going to go back to the other deck for this question. God, excuse me. Sorry, and I've got the microphone on. Okay, so here we go. Was this weather manipulation? Oh my God, you cannot make this up. Yes, yes, yes. Like I said, if I just have a yes or no question and you saw me shuffle and I'm going to pull one card, that's it. This is a yes across the board. This is a yes with all the aces put together. Out with the old, in with the new. With the Ace of Wands, they wiped out the old buildings, roads, all of that, and they're going to put in with the new, probably smart cities, probably new construction. Maybe it's a land grab. Maybe there's a mineral or something under that area. This was a way to get rid of housing and stuff so that they could have access to it. Maybe they want to start a mine somewhere. But smart cities are a big thing, what they're trying to put everywhere, which is horrible. So that's the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Pentacles, it was a golden opportunity for them to take advantage of hurricane season, for them to be able to use this, because the people that are not awake to weather manipulation are going to believe this is the worst storm in 100 years, in 500 years. No, my God, it's weather manipulation. How can you not see it? But they can't. They've been lulled into sleep, into this hypnotic brainwashing, MK Ultra. I mean, there's just so much garbage going on, this type of propaganda. And honestly, I believe a lot of people don't want to believe that the government would do this to them. They don't want to believe that the government has turned against them. They don't want to believe in this New World Order being real. They're delusional by that. So that's the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. It absolutely was. That is truth. Okay. And that is a big truth. Then we've got, what am I leaving out? Ace of Sword, Ace of Cups. Yes. It is the Ace of Cups because this is what they want to do. This is what they love to do. They love hurting people. They love starting wars in foreign countries. They love this weather manipulation. They love the land grab. They love making people hurt. They like inducing pain. They want to see people poor and stupid, fat, sick, you name it. They want to see it. They are a death cult. It is bizarre. I never in my life thought I'd ever see it, but we are living it right now. So, you know what that means? We have to turn it around. But it is absolutely real. I told you, I only have to pull one card. I'm pulling 2 more cards for you, but my God, this is the card that came out. It was absolutely real, weather manipulate. Oh my God. I'm telling you, you can't make this shit up. Now we've got the death card. Death and destruction. Oh my God. This is just too weird. Death and destruction. This is also talking about the end of certain cycles, which is like us having like this normal life. That was the end of the cycles of those areas of that land, of the people that had homes there. Now they're going to have a new beginning, which they're probably not really going to like. And that's if the insurance comes forward, if they had insurance, if, there's so many ifs, if they even want to live there. You know, I mean, it's really traumatic. Now we're going to pull a 3rd card. So we've got the 3 of Cups is your 3rd card. This is telling me that these people that are pulling off the weather manipulation are absolutely celebrating. The elite are celebrating, or whoever is doing this. They think it's great. They can't believe they're getting away with it. That's their little community, and they're celebrating right now. It is weird. I'm just going to tell you the vibration of this card. They're kind of like, ha ha. They think we're so dumb and that we can't do anything about it. Oh my God. Well, Jeff, you know what? Thank you so much for that question. I was wondering if I was going to get a question about that for tonight's show. Thank you so much for submitting that. I'm sure a lot of people wanted to hear that too, that was on their mind. So thank you so much. Okay, so next question is from Teresa. And Teresa, thank you. She's another one of my clients. I've had her for years. And she also submits a question every single Tarot Tuesday. Thank you, Teresa, for your support and for your questions. They're great. So here's one from Teresa. It says, can you pull a couple of cards for me? I just want to make sure I'm on the right path. Thanks, Teresa. Yes, I can. Thank you for your question. Let me go ahead and pull those cards for you. Let me cut the deck again after that last question. Okay. That is just amazing. I love Spirit. I love how these cards come out. Okay, we've got the Hierophant, the 3 of Pentacles. Oh my God. You saw me shuffle and I cut the deck. We've got the Hierophant, the 3 of Pentacles, and look what came out again. He wants to really make an appearance today for some people. This, again, is the King of Pentacles. And in this deck, this is all 4 aces and the King of Pentacles put together. And I always say a little bit of the Hermit because that's the Hermit card in this particular deck. Oh my God, Teresa. Okay, so what we have is the Hierophant. This is the oldest tree on the planet. This tree is saying to you, ask me what story I need to hear right now. What do I need to tell you to impart some words of wisdom and comfort to you? Look how old this tree is, how big it is. There's an owl in the corner. So what I am getting is that, you know, this is you talking to Spirit. Okay, this is you talking to the one source, to God. Use whatever word you want. But this is you asking, let's say, God, what story do you need to hear today? What words of wisdom do you need to hear today? And that's something that's going to come to you in a dream or a daydream or just an epiphany moment. But that's really what I'm getting. Are you on the right path? Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me say that first. Absolutely. But here's what the path is showing me. Okay. And are you on the right path? Absolutely. Yes, you definitely are. Then we've got the Three of Pentacles, and this is talking about teamwork and camaraderie and really enjoying the path that you're on. So if you are depressed or you're questioning things and you're not sure what's going on, if that happens to be things that we all go through, you are definitely on the right path, but to also enjoy it. Get your frequency up. Really start enjoying the ride. Enjoy the little mundane things that you do. Enjoy the big things that you do. And that is going to quicken this type of, this path that you're on, because look at this. Everything again, all four aces put together and the King of Pentacles. I'm just getting that again. This is similar to Linda's card. Now for Linda, it was the first card, if I remember. Yes, it was the first card. And so it's the same thing. Ace of Wands, out with the old, in with the new. You're on the right path. So you are leaving the old behind you and you're getting the new coming your way. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Golden opportunities are going to be all around you. You just have to have your eyes open to see it. The Ace of Swords. This is truth. This is you standing in your truth, your authentic self. And that's allowing you to vibrate really high. You're very happy. I can feel the energy coming off the cards. Then the Ace of Cups. This is telling me that, again, it's a very similar energy, that you're getting peace, that you are, if you want it, you will have a love opportunity present itself to you. And that could be in a pet, that could be in a romantic relationship, that can be in a volunteer work or a job that you love. But you definitely have the ability to be in a love relationship, whatever that is for you. With this King of Pentacles, to wrap that up, this is telling me that it's success on every level. This is going to be your friends, family, pets, plants, housing, finances, your health, everything. And I always say too, like I said with the Hermit, that's telling me that you are also getting enlightenment. So you are also looking within for answers, getting in touch with your heart, getting in touch with your intuition to make these big life changes. So you are absolutely on the right path. That's the energy that's coming through. Thank you so much, Teresa. Okay, so now this is a good opportunity for me to go ahead and check PayPal, because I have a hard time following the chat. I know most people don't watch it live. I wish we could get more live viewers. I'd love to see people in the chat more. I know if you're watching. Okay. Anyways, let me go and let me check PayPal really quick. I got to log in. They log you out after a certain amount of time because it's financial. All right. So what do we have? We have, hold on, let me scroll. Okay, so I have one from Manny, and it says, "Hi, Allison. Are gold and silver a good investment right now?" Okay, Manny, let me go ahead and do this. And I have to put your name, Manny, in the bowl really quick so I don't forget, because I'm going to pull, again, everyone that donates tonight that submits a question, your name is going to go in the vase, and that's where I'm going to go ahead and I pull at the end. So you could win a free 30-minute reading. Okay, so let me do that. All right, you're in. Okay, so Manny, are gold and silver a good investment right now? Okay, so let's get the cards. So precious metals. All right. We've got the Seven of Wands. We've got the Seven of Swords and the Strength card. So I would say it is. I think that it's still going to be able to hold its own. I've got Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords, and Let's see. And the strength card. So what I'm getting is that it is, but it's going to have to hold its own right now. And so I feel like it's being attacked from a lot of different angles, a lot of different things that I think are going on behind the scenes is what I'm getting. But I always think that like the energy that's coming off of here, that it is a good investment. Okay, but it's definitely under attack right now. And I haven't watched it, by the way. I know this question came in, but I figure if I don't know anything about it, like what it currently is, you are literally getting the exact energy that's coming through. I have like nothing to do with it. Do you know what I mean? So then we also have the 7 of Swords. And this is telling me again that things are going on behind the scenes about precious metals. I think there's a lot of manipulation going on. I feel like there's a lot of theft going on. And what I mean by theft is that I think the people that manipulate the market are doing it in a way where there's theft. They're like stealing value from people that are holding it, and they're stealing it so that they can gain even more for themselves. So when the price does go up, they have it, right? They've made a huge profit, or it doesn't really go up that much, but you know, they've made a profit. I feel that it's always strong. This is the strength card. Precious metals are always a strong investment. So I just feel the energy that's coming off the card is that it's always a good time to buy. You know, the way that it fluctuates, it's really not that big of a deal. It's always a good time to buy and to hold. So I would do it. So Scott says gold is 2,600. Oh, hi, Scott. How are you? Per ounce, and silver is at $31 per ounce today. Very cool. Yay, you just made my day. I believe in it. I own it, both of them. But it's very strong. So I think, you know, it'll definitely hold its own. So absolutely. Thank you, Manny, for your question. Okay, so let me go ahead and read the next one. Okay, and this is going to be from Bob. And it says, or he says, excuse me, hi, Allison. Will I find a good job in the next 6 months? Thanks, Bob. Okay, so let's go ahead and, you know what? I'm going to switch decks for that question. Let me go ahead and put this over here. All right. Will I find a good job in the next 6 months? All right, Bob, let's see what the cards have to say. Yes, this is amazing tonight. This is the 6 of Pentacles. So 6 months, 6 of Pentacles, and this is the haves and the have-nots. You will have a job in the next 6 months. Oh my God, I'm telling you, I love spirit. I do. I love what I do. 10 of Cups, happy, joyful family. You will definitely be happy with what you get. And then a Tower moment. You are going to be releasing what no longer serves you. And let me go into detail on what I mean by this. Let me show you the cards again. 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and the Tower. So what this is telling me is, yes, you are definitely going to have a good job in the next 6 months. This is the haves and the have-nots. Haves, have-nots. And what this is telling me is that you are going to be coming back into balance, is the energy that's coming off these cards, that you will definitely have a good job in the next 6 months. These pentacles, each pentacle is representing a month. Now it can happen before that. It's within 6 months. So if something shows itself to you, definitely investigate it and see if that's the job for you. It's going to make you super happy. And this is going to make you and your family happy. Okay, whether it's just you and a dog, or you and your wife and your kids and, you know, extended family, whatever, it's definitely going to make you happy on an emotional level. It's really something I think that you've been calling in and that you really want. You are going to have a Tower moment, and this could be part of releasing maybe a job that you don't like, or releasing anything that really doesn't serve you. And that could be old attitudes, old way of doing things. This could even be a location. Maybe you have to move for this new job, so you're going to release it. But this is the universe that's stepping in to do it for you. There's 2 cards that talk about releasing what no longer serves you. It's the Death card and the Tower. The Death card is a release that you do yourself. So you're cognizant of things that you need to let go of, and you have to do the work to let go. The Tower is the universe stepping in and doing it for you. The universe is bringing you back down to your foundation, back down to your reality. And that is something that is going to be coming your way as you get this job. What that is, I don't know. I'm not getting a hit on it. This is a general reading, but I'm just saying that that is something that is going to come your way. And the Tower, it's usually not a pleasant feeling. I personally welcome it, because if something's not working out for me, I want it gone. And I want it gone fast so that I could go and do something else that's really positive. Because when you release what no longer serves you, you now create space for something that's meant for you to come in, something more positive. So like if you're releasing a lot of negative stuff, then you're allowing the ability for something positive to come in, right? It's like if you release fear, let's say you're afraid about something and you're like, why am I afraid? And you release that fear, then you can bring in that love energy that vibes really high. You can bring in that authentic version of you. That's the highest vibration and frequency that any human can hold, is the authentic you. And I believe by you holding that authentically you for the job that you want, that's what's going to bring you this ultimate happiness and love. Okay? And that's really a powerful thing for you. And it's really positive and uplifting. And that's what's coming your way in the next 6 months. I love it. Thank you for your question. Oh my God. I love it, Bob. Thank you. Okay. Let me go ahead and put these back. And I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, how I do it. I spread the deck out. And so like, let's say I've got a couple of cards. I put one here and one there. I mix up the energy. I don't just take the 3 cards and slap it on top and we're good to go. I don't do that. So that's why it's interesting that these cards have been coming out, like the King of Pentacles in the other deck, consistently. It's pretty amazing. There's 78 cards in each deck. It's just amazing. Okay, so that being said, let's go on to the next one. This is from Dennis. I have a lot of men asking questions tonight. This is great. So see, it's not just women that are involved in this. There's a lot of men too. All right, it says, hi, Alison. Is my girlfriend my soulmate? What do the cards say? Much love, Dennis. Okay, Dennis, you know what, Dennis? I'm actually going to grab my love deck for you. Let me switch decks. This is my love deck. This is the Golden Art Nouveau. All right. Here we go. This is for Dennis. Is your girlfriend your soulmate? We've got the 3 of Cups, the Strength card, and the 5 of Swords. Well, the soulmate card is not coming out, but it's definitely someone that you could marry and be with and have a great life with. But the actual soulmate card, the Lovers card, that's, you know, and that doesn't have to necessarily always be soulmate, but to me, that would have said that is your soulmate. And that's a hard one to find, by the way. People say, oh, I found my soulmate. That is a tough one. But no, this person is absolutely a good match for you. We've got the 3 of Cups. We've got the Strength card. But we also have the 5 of Swords. So what this is telling me is that this person is absolutely someone that you enjoy spending your time with. I think you really enjoy this person's company and they enjoy yours. It's mutual. And that's really important. This person is not fake or a fraud. This person, because you didn't imply that, by the way, I'm just saying this, that this person definitely has feelings for you. They love you. They care about you. They enjoy your company. And that's huge. I feel that this is a really strong relationship. This is marriage material. I feel that whether you want to get married or not, it's that level of commitment. And it's also that level of love that you have for each other. Because I'm not getting that it's just her or just you, that this is for both of you. And that's really powerful. You have this love and compassion. And you guys really have a big, like what's coming off of this card is that you just really have a big open heart together. So I just love that. Hi, hello Tucson. Then we also have, though, the Five of Swords. And what this is telling me is that you guys can have your fights, but it's okay. You end up making up. And, but I do feel that there can be some arguments, and that there can be a back and forth, that sometimes each of you in your own right can be a little stubborn or obstinate on certain things, but these are only in verbal arguments. And that's normal in a lot of relationships, because these two other cards, they completely outweigh any type of argumentation. I mean, you're going to have a little bit of back and forth, okay? Anything will, but that's what's coming up there. So absolutely, marriage material. But I don't want to use the word soulmate, okay? Because that is specific. But absolutely marriage material. And you guys absolutely love each other. So Dennis, thank you for your question. All right. So let's go ahead and let me go on to the next question. Okay. So I am going to take a minute to plug my channel. This is Tarot by Alison, if you are just joining us, and that's Alison with one L, A-L-I-S-O-N. And this, if you could, if you're enjoying the show tonight, can you please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe? It really helps out the channel. And this is final call if you would like to submit a question either in Super Chat or PayPal. It is a $10 minimum. And the questions you're seeing me read tonight have either been submitted live on PayPal, or they were submitted in advance of the show. Because a lot of people that I read for, a lot of my clients, a lot of my viewers are all over the world. And so they have been submitting their questions in advance. So if this is your first time here, that's what's happening. Everyone that submits a question tonight, you will go into the jar, and I will pull a name at the very end. You get a free 30-minute reading with me. So what a deal, huh? Okay, so if you would also like a personal reading with me, the link is in the description below. That is Tarot by Alison, A-L-I-S-O-N. You can book a 30 or 60-minute reading with me. You can book a missing persons consultation with me. And if you are interested in learning tarot from me, I have my online tarot masterclass that I've been announcing for the last month. So the deadline is this Friday, October 4th, midnight, wherever you are. If there's a deadline, sorry guys, I know someone else that reached out to me and they said, can you just extend it? No, actually I can't, because I'm giving you material to look at before we meet on Sunday. That's the main reason why you have to look this stuff over so that you are ready to go on Sunday. Sunday the 6th is the first day of the class. All right, so that being said, and check out my interviews that I do with, Dr. Hannah Roberts and Jerry Marzinski. Sorry, this is what happens when I channel, guys. I can't remember everyone's names. I have to look up and read something. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll into the other questions. I'm going to check PayPal really quick. Did it time me out? Let me just double check. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, so we have another question that's live. So hold on, let me go there. So this is from Jessica. And it says, hi, Alison. Are we living in a simulation? Thanks, Jessica. Great question. Are we living in a simulation? All right. Six of Pentacles. Oops. So these two cards wanted to come out together. Okay, and the two cards that wanted to come out together were the Ace of Swords and the Emperor. Let me pull the third stack is the Sun. Okay, so this gets a little complicated. The question's not complicated, but the answer is going to be complicated. Are we living in a simulation? Some of us are, some of us aren't. Okay. So this is the haves and the have-nots. So this is where it gets weird. So I think some of us are, some of us aren't. Some of us are NPCs. Well, not me, but some people are NPCs and some people are not. Some people are human, some people are not. And I think it's going to get weird. So is it a simulation? When you put it like that, the answer is yes. But it's complicated on how it is. The other part that I am getting is that we've got this Knight of Swords and the Emperor. So is it a simulation? Yes. Here's the wizard behind the scenes, pulling the strings. Everything is rushing in and all around us. And it is a weird energy. And I honestly, I think that this ties into the hurricane question that came up earlier too. It's kind of a vibration that I'm getting. I'm being shown something swirling. Excuse me, hold on. Sorry. I'm being shown something that's swirling. And that's kind of telling me that it's a lot of energy that's in this type of simulation. And they're able to, God, I can't believe this, I'm going to choke. They're harnessing that energy, and they're able to use it, I feel, to mesmerize us. I'm getting shown something, excuse me, oh my God, that's moving and moving and moving. But I feel that it is to cloud our vision from seeing what's really going on. It's like it's almost like swirling sand in like a Saharan dust storm. That it's just swirling, 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 but it's not clear. It's like it's thick. It's like the sand, but you can see, you know, something's on the other side, but you can't make it out. But the fact that it's spinning with that type of energy, that is that's what's fueling whatever's going on, okay? So if we're saying, yes, it's a simulation, that's feeding the simulation. So that could be this loosh of taking our energy away from us and swirling it, and something else is sucking it out, and that is fueling something else. I feel that, and I'm not the expert on that, by the way. I do feel that there is just somebody behind the curtain that's doing this. Something, someone, but it's something that we are not aware of, that we can't see, that's doing it. I don't think it's those retarded politicians. I mean, that's not the vibration I'm getting, but I am getting that there's somebody behind them that is definitely doing it. And they've been doing it for a long, long time. This is the Emperor. You see, he's got a beard. He's been there for a long time. He's got his war gear on. He's ready for battle. He's got his staff. He's got the world. He's been doing this for a long time. Who or whatever it is. Okay, this is nothing new. We also have the Sun card here, and this is talking about more energy. Now, this is the most positive card in the deck. So for me, what this is telling me is that I believe that part of the simulation is part of the divine. This is telling me that this is part of this divine intelligence, that it's part of this energy that's coming in, that's swirling. This isn't necessarily swirling, but if you look at the sun, it's got different rays. But this is the most positive card in the deck, and this is also about enlightenment, success. This is being blessed by God. This is following your inner child. This is all the positive things that we have. But this is still a huge energetic card. It's energy. The sun is solar energy. It's stellar, right? So this is just telling me that this is like, it's like that scalar energy, right? This is just the divine intelligence of the universe. So I think it's a lot bigger than what we think it is as far as a simulation goes. It's huge. So whether or not this is God himself or herself or, you know, whatever you want to think, there's definitely something coming in. And it comes in fast. But I am really getting shown that it's a lot of swirling energy. I hope that answers your question, Jessica. I would say the answer is yes, but not everybody is part of it, and not everybody is human, which is weird, but that's the vibration that's coming off of this. Thank you for your question. All right, let me go ahead and put this back in the deck. Okay. So the next question is from Alex, and he writes, or she, because I don't know, I would say it's a he, but I don't know. It says, "Hi, Allison, are we going to have more lockdowns in the West? Thanks, Alex." Let's find out. I don't watch the news, guys. So if there's a lockdown coming, I'm actually not aware of it. So let me go ahead and let me pull the cards. I stopped watching the news a long time ago because it's negative, toxic propaganda, and I just don't want to be exposed to it. I think it gives off a really low frequency, so I just don't want it. So that is going to be the Page of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. I am saying no. I don't think there's going to be another lockdown. I think that they might try, is what this card is telling me, that they want to give it a good try, but it's not going to happen because everybody is pissed off and they are independent and they do not want to go through that again. This card is all about independence and freedom, life of luxury, and really the vibration that's coming off this is really freedom and independence. And I don't think people are going to tolerate it this time around. This is the Knight of Wands, and he rushes in and he rushes out. So I do believe that these two cards are telling me that they're going to try, but it's not going to last. As soon as it comes in, it's going to roll right back out. I don't think that people are going to tolerate it this time around, especially with all of this died suddenly and everything that went on when they have these forced vaccinations. Sorry, see, can I say that live? When they forced people to do the Jabberwocky. So is that something that is now not going to be able to roll out as effectively? So now they're going to try and come up with something different. Won't be a lockdown. Maybe it's something else. Maybe there was something in the Jabberwocky, and maybe 5G sets it off. And so there's going to be some other type of catastrophic incident or anything, right? We don't know what it is. I'm definitely, I would have to look into that, and really drill down to see what I would get reading the energies and getting any psychic hits. But for this particular question, no, I don't think so. I think they're going to try. Okay, I should say that. But is it going to last? No. It's going to be in and out super fast. They're going to shut it down. In fact, if it's even suggested, that might be where the shutdown comes in. So very interesting. Thank you for your question, Alex. I would like to know what country you're in too, because I think Europe is having a hard time, that they want to try and do something over there from what I've heard. But like I said, I don't watch the news anymore. I just can't. I just want to throw something at the TV. I don't want to do that. Makes me mad. All right. So that being said, all right, we have a couple more questions. So again, it's last call if you want to submit it. I've got a couple more questions. At the end of the show, I do a group poll for everybody that's watching, whether you're watching live or in the replay. All right, so this one is going to be from Jim, and he says, "Can you pull 3 cards for me?" Thanks, Jim. Yes, Jim, I'll go ahead and pull 3 cards for you. All right. Oh my God, Wheel of Fortune. I love it. The 10 of Swords and the Fool. Well, Jim, wow. I'd like to know what's going on in your life because it sure does look good. Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Swords, and the Fool. What this is telling me is the wheel is turning in your favor. A lot of things are lining up for you. I feel that you're really grounded. You're in a really high vibration. You have released a lot of things that do not serve you, and by doing that, you're allowing these old cycles to die out. And that is really cool to be at that stage with the Wheel of Fortune. And the next card, look at this, is the Fool. This is the new chapter in your life. All these new beginnings and adventures are going to be coming in for you. This is phenomenal energy, and this is your destiny. Oh my God, that is easy too. What great energy, Jim. So whatever it is you want to do right now, the wheel is turning in your favor. Go for it because you will have nothing but luck and abundance of that. And you feel lighter because you're releasing what no longer serves you. You are not carrying around baggage anymore. that came to an end. And that could be from people, places, things, old ideas, old way of doing things. You have released it. Any stubborn energy, any bitterness or cynicism, it's released. I can feel it in the cards. You just like let it go. It's the new you rolling out, moving forward. What a great adventure. I hope you check back in with us. Thank you, Jim, for your question. Okay, next question. I was wondering, we have not had a pet question. So here we go. I usually always get one every week. Okay, so it says, hi, Allison. Can you tell me if my dog is happy? What does he think about me? Thanks, Mick. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some cards for Mick. All right. 7 of Pentacles. Oops, and a gnat. 5 of Wands. And the 5 of Pentacles. Is your dog happy? Your dog is an intellectual. Your dog likes to contemplate things. So I'm not going to say your dog is happy per se, because he's not one of those upbeat, happy, like happy-go-lucky kind of dogs. Your dog is more intellectual. Your dog likes to plot. Your dog likes to ponder things and plot things out. We've got the 7 of Pentacles, the 5 of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles. So this is really funny. Your dog likes to think about things. Your dog likes to take everything in and then make a decision. Your dog is an intellectual. So I wouldn't necessarily say your dog is happy, but your dog is who he is. And your dog doesn't really like a lot of competition. He wants to be the only dog. I don't know if you have other pets, but he really enjoys being the only dog and being right by your side. He absolutely loves you, but he wants to be the only dog. We've got the 5 of Pentacles, and he does not like being left alone. So I'm not sure if you work a lot and he's left at home, or if you work at home and maybe you just going to the store, you know, he does not like being left alone. He wants to be by your side as much as possible. He absolutely adores you. So that's what the cards are telling me about your dog, Mick. Your dog's an intellectual. I love it. Oh my God, I had a dog like that. Oh my God, I loved him to death. His name was Caesar. I mean, how appropriate. Anyways, Mick, thank you for your question. All right, so I am going to check PayPal one more time, and this is it. This is the last time I'm going to check. So let me go ahead and put these cards away. All right. Excuse me. So let me go in here. Hold on. Sorry, guys. It's going to make me log in really quick. There we go. Okay, so for whatever reason, it's faster today than it was last week. I don't know why that is. Okay. So I have a question from David, and it says, my mom recently passed away. Can you tell me if my mom is here? I feel her presence in my home. Thanks, David. Yes, David. Let me go ahead and pull some cards for you. I'm actually going to use a different deck for that question. All right. Let me do that. Okay. Is your mom still there with you? We've got the Page of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Yes, your mom is there with you. We've got the Page of Pentacles. This is to act or not act. I don't think your mom knows where she's at. I think, and I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but I'm just saying it like it is. I think that this card is telling me, I don't think she understands that she died, and she doesn't know where she is, if that makes sense, because I feel that she's wandering around. If you look at this card, she's wandering around in the mist. She's wandering in a different dimension. She's there with you, but she is definitely in a different dimension. And I feel that it saddens her. She doesn't know where to go. She wants to be with you. She did not go to the light. And that's because I don't think she understood that she died and then she didn't want to die. So, but that question, yes, this is the Ace of Swords, this is about truth, and this is a yes. Okay? This is a gift and blessing from the universe, and the universe is saying, yes, your mom is still there with you. I just think that she doesn't know where to go. If you can have, I don't know if you're religious or not religious, but if you can have someone come and maybe do a clearing, and they do like a blessing house clearing. I've never had one done. Well, that's not true. I did have one done, but not for that reason. But I think in that case, they come and they help guide the spirit to where they need to go, back to source. Because I feel that she's confused, and she knows you're there, but she doesn't know where to go. She doesn't know how to transition the spirit into the next realm. And that's what you can get someone to help you do. But she's definitely there. You feel her, and she's there. That's crazy. Thank you, David. But that is definitely happening for you. Okay, so there we go, David. And I don't give out advice. I just want to say that was just an example of what you could do if you wanted to. Let me rephrase that. Okay. All right. So that is it. That's it for PayPal. If any questions come in from this point forward, I will answer it in the following show. I don't know. I don't think there was a super chat. I didn't see one. Yeah, no super chat. Okay, but I can see. And so let's see. So for tonight's, to end the show, I am going to do a card reading for the collective, and then I'm going to pull everybody's names. Let me add David's name to that. Sorry, hold on. I'm a one-woman show, guys, so I got to remember. All right, so he's in there. Let me put the pen over there. All right, so here we go. Let me pull some cards for tonight's show. What does the universe want to tell the collective for everybody that's here live and watching in the replay? All right. Oh, Queen of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Page of Swords. So we have all court cards for everybody here tonight. We have the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Page of Swords. So this is very interesting. So one of the themes that's coming off the cards for everybody tonight is truth. This is for you to stand in your truth of authenticity. This is for you to use your discernment when you're looking at anything in your life, whether it's a person, a place, a thing, an idea, whether it's your intuition, to look for the truth. That is what's really resonating off this card. And to not settle for anything less than the truth in your life. The next card that's coming through is the Knight of Cups. And this could be Prince Charming energy, right? So this is about you really finding something that you love, to follow your heart. Find something that you love. Find a person that you love. Find a hobby that you love. Find a pet that you love. Find an idea that you love and follow your heart. Fall in love with yourself. Give yourself that self-love and self-care and follow your heart to heal. That's a really important message that's coming through. And for some of you, this is a good opportunity for you to create art. I am getting that for a lot of you to use your heart to create art, that's a wonderful expression of who you are. Whether it's music, writing, dance, anything, arts and crafts, any type of artistic expression is so important for you that you will completely thrive if you have that artistic outlet. It is so important for you. There's a reason why in the 80s that the powers that be went after the arts. They tried to cut it out of the curriculum because it's so human and it's you producing beauty. That's why they've replaced a lot of this stuff that's beauty in the world with ugliness. They want you to be in a lower vibration. If you can produce beauty and something that is good and loving in this world, you're vibing high. If you're standing in your truth and your authenticity, you're vibing high. But if you can follow your heart and look for that beauty and that love and that nobility in your heart and in your soul, you will produce something that is going to bring you this incredible amount of joy. And that's something, whether you're alone or in a group or taking an art class, it doesn't matter. It is you having that self-expression, and you will gain so much from it. The other card that is here is the Page of Swords. And this is telling me when you get confused, or if you don't know what to do or what's going on, if something, is happening around you and you're not quite sure what to make of it, that you're intelligent, that you need to calm down and sit still and really sit with it and think. You need to start using your critical theory more and your critical thinking more, and that will allow you to really take a good assessment of your situation, to not overreact, to not bring like hysterical emotions in it, and be aware of the frequencies that are around you, because there's frequencies in the air that they're trying to promote fear and hysteria and pain and misery. And so if you can tune that out, and when that comes your way, because everyone gets affected by it, to just calm down and take a moment and just sit and think and start looking at the big picture. And that will help give you more of a reality check. But all of these cards together are beautiful. Look at that. Queen of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Page of Swords. That's what Spirit wants to tell you tonight. So this could be something that's coming our way, as far as if we go into panic mode, to just calm down and think about what's going on. I'm just going to use COVID-19 as an example. So many people ran out and got the Jabberwocky without investigating it, without thinking about it. They just believed that the government was actually out for their best interest, which is horrible. I have friends that did it. I think if they would have thought about it, and if they would have sat down for a moment and taken the time to really think about it and investigate it, I don't think they would have done that. I've had several people tell me that they never would have done it, that their health has never been the same. And they did it because they have kids and they wanted to be there for their kids. They wanted to live a long life. They didn't want to die and then leave their kid there without them. And they might have just done that very thing. That being said, now that's what Spirit wants to tell you. And I am going to go ahead and poll a lucky winner tonight, and you will get a free 30-minute reading with me. Okay. Let me shake it up. Okay. Tonight's winner is Alex. I don't know if that's going to be in reverse. That's my writing, guys. That's Alex. Okay, Alex. So you have a free 30-minute reading with me. I don't remember if it has to have been PayPal. There was no super chat tonight. So I have your email in PayPal, and I will send you an email, and then you just reply, and we'll go ahead and set something up. But it's free 30 minutes. You've got 30 days to use it, or you lose it. That's the whole point. I want to get you in. All right. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, whether you're live or in the replay. This was a great show. Wonderful questions tonight. I absolutely love my clients and my viewers and all my new subscribers, and my beautiful and wonderful moderator tonight, Lisa DiMartino from Deep Dives in the Desert. Please don't forget to go over and check out her channel. She's got a lot of great interviews with wonderful people that she's been able to find. They're just fantastic. And thank you, Scott. I appreciate it. Thank you. And let's see what else. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I am booked out. Last time I checked until November 15th. But again, fill out the contact form and I can go ahead and squeeze you in. And I read for all signs, so you can follow me on my videos on YouTube. At the end of every reading now, I'm doing like the last 10 or 15 minutes as a love reading for people that are single and looking for love, because love is what it's all about at the end of the day. You know, that is what it's all about. Look for my online tarot masterclass. The last day to sign up is Friday, October 4th, midnight, wherever you are in the world. Go ahead and reach out to me if you have any questions. And I think that's it. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. I'll see you next week. Bye for now.